So if you guys have been looking for a super friendly PvE loot run in Ark Raiders, I have got you guys covered. So all you're going to need on this loot run is a couple of stims, a couple of heals, and the essentials is going to be 3 ziplines. You're going to need 3 ziplines for this. If you don't have the ziplines, I'd still recommend watching the run because you can see where you're going to exactly need the ziplines and you can tell if you want to avoid that area or not. But this is a super friendly PvE run. As you'll see throughout the run, I run into absolutely no players, no arc. Very good run for like that last raid of the night where you want to just chill, relax, do a little run and not get into bother. This is the run for you, so let's hop straight into it. Right, so for this run we've actually got a somewhat decent spawn for this run. So what we're going to be doing is I spawned here beside Ruby Residence. I'm going to make my way right down here to the water towers.
Let's move to that location.
Should be pretty safe here once we stick to the outsides. Did I bring my stims? I forgot to bring my stims like an absolute idiot. Don't forget to bring your stims, guys. Stims are so good for these runs. I literally just came out of another raid and I completely forgot about it. My plan was to do this run and show you, and that just crossed my mind to bring my stims. But 10, anywhere about 10 to 15 stims is going to be so handy for you on these runs. Stims are super easy to make. If you have the perk as well, you can craft them in raid. 3 plastic parts, 3 chemicals. You hear that? I can hear that as well. Where is it? Chance of blueprints spawned in them. Like, this one's pretty stacked. Let's see what we get. No blueprints this time. Nonetheless, let's keep moving. We're gonna come towards the old battlegrounds first. Here, another Raiders cache here. Hello. See what it has for us this time. Tagging grenades. Ooh, we got the Venator blueprint out of that. Pretty handy. Already have it, so we can sell that for 5k. That's what you should be doing the Raider caches if you hear them. Very easy to hear, to be honest. Let's keep moving this direction, staying on the outsides, avoiding all PvE and PvP. Super safe route, this one. Couple of gunshots up ahead. Shouldn't be a problem for us. I think I know exactly where they're going to be as well. There's a spawn around the South Swamp outpost here. They're probably just in there fighting. Oh, there can indeed be a weapons crate spawn. Oh, I heard another Raiders cache there. Someone's over here with a Torrente. Absolutely shredding lead. I think we're going to avoid this. This is such an avoidable route as well. We can avoid any PvP that's does be here. Moving this way. Stay on the outsides. No one really is on the outsides here. It's very rare I run into people here like this. And guys are just doing their own thing in there. Don't have to get involved. Keep moving. I've made my way over here to the water tower spot. There's indeed a couple of crates up here we're going to be going looting. Now this is where we're going to need our zipline, guys. So 3 ziplines should be good for this run. Perfect. Weapon crate up here as well. Beautiful. A little bit of heavy ammo. We got an anvil and a blaze grenade. Not too bad. No. Can indeed be a spawn right there of ammunition's crate. And see it there at the moment, so it's not worth putting a zipline over there. Let's go to the next one here. Could be another weapon crate here. There is a chance of another weapon crate spawning here. Has it spawned? Nope, it hasn't. But we got the container spawn, which isn't too bad. There can be another one right here, guys. So it's worth coming to. Alright, let's make our way back down. Alright now, so once we've made our way back down here, we're gonna come all the way up this way here.
Go to that location.
Straight ahead. Get a little bit healed up here and then we can keep moving. Yeah, I want to come up here. There's another weapon crate spawn up here. Alright, another Raiders cache here somewhere. Alright, nice. There we go. $100% worth looting. Just in case you get the blueprints out of them. So, just in case there's no crate there for you when you do this run, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be there on the next one, because the loot does vary in this game. That's one thing to take into mind when you're doing these runs. But there can indeed be another crate right here. It's not here at the moment. But the ammunition box is here instead. Loot this up. Don't really need much ammo. Don't really need anything out of that, to be honest, so we should be good. Come back around the back way here. Right, from here we're going to come up here to the Formai outpost. Now this is indeed a spawn, so it might have already been looted up. But nonetheless, we're going to make our way there. I done this run the other day and I did indeed get every single spot I went to had a weapon crate. Coming out with some stacked loot. We done it on the night raid, so we're coming out with some very stacked loot. But that's just the look of it. Sometimes you spawn in, every spot you go to will have the weapon crate, and then other times the weapon crate will only be at like half the spots you go to. But this is still a super friendly and super safe route. I've had absolutely no PvE or PvP contact while doing this route, which is super handy. Especially on them night raids. You know how them night raids be. Night raids can be a little bit of a nightmare sometimes. Especially if you just want to get in, chill, do a less aggressive route where you're not fighting against players and you're not fighting against the Ark. This is a pretty good route to do. Now, this room can indeed be full of spawns of crates. It's always worth coming here. But you can indeed get another spawn right here of a weapon crate, but this has already been looted up, as you can see. It's already looted. Now, there can indeed be another spawn up top there. I'm going to go put a zipline up there. This is why I like to bring 3 ziplines for this one. So when you come up here like this, straight up to the top here. And you want to drop in like this. Spamming spacebar so you don't take any damage. Now, there can indeed be another weapon crate here. With the ammo crate this time. I have actually seen people pull blueprints out of them ammo crates, so definitely be looting them up as well. No weapon crate this time on either of these spots here, which is unfortunate. So from here we're just going to come straight down like so. Then we're going to come down here beside the testing annex.
Let's go to that location.
Right down there. It's better we go this side. Yeah, definitely recommend 10 to 15 of these stims. They will get you around this route super quick. I hear another Raiders cache. Exodus model is very nice indeed. Alright, let's grab these few bits that were in here. Grab the smoke grenade as well. I'd rather drop some of these bandages. Grab the smoke grenade. Smoke grenade's always good for getting out. That was weird. Right? Did you see that? Someone just throw a smoke grenade at me. Alright, let's keep moving down this way towards the test annex. You have the potential of another crate spawning down here. It's going to make our way right down to my ping down here. Should be a spawn of a little truck down here. There can indeed be a weapon crate on the back of the truck. So let's keep moving. Like, we are completely on the outskirts here for this whole run. Avoiding absolutely everyone. It's a really good run for getting weapons and blueprints. I don't think it's been here. Is it here? Has it been opened? Yep. Someone has opened it. But there you go. Just to show you where it is. So you can use it on your run. Spawns right there. It has been opened, unfortunately. We are a little bit into this raid already. So more than likely someone who has spawned here has opened it. There is like 2 spawns in this area. So if you get them 2 spawns, run down there real quick. And then go back the opposite way. I just can. And you can do a loop that way. Right, so we're going to make our way here across the Red Lake. Just to show you on the map exactly where I am. We're down the very back of the electrical tower. We're going to make our way over towards this island. Keep moving that way. Can be a spawn of 3 raider caches on this island that sometimes can be worth hitting up. Especially when you're doing this run, you're coming this way anyway. Just gotta listen for them when you're moving through, you'll hear them, no problem. Okay, I can hear one. A bit ahead, I think, is he? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, got some meds, Barletta. Can indeed bring the Barletta out with us if we need be. Yeah, let's bring the Barletta with us. Okay, nice. We don't need anything else out of there. The big gun chest behind us, nothing to worry about that. Right, there is actually another spawn up there over Raiders Cache, but I can hear a leaper up there, so we're just going to avoid that for now and keep moving this way. Now, there is one little risky weapon crate that you can hear here that spawns under the bridge up here. If you don't want to do it, I'd recommend going straight up here to this location.
Let's move to that location.
You will see at the end of the video when I go there where the rest of the loot is. But if you want, if you're not satisfied with the loot that you have, and you want to get a little bit risky, make your way up here. Right up to the top up here. Now, if you're doing this on the matriarch raid, it's not even worth coming up here, to be honest, because it's just madness. The matriarch does spawn in around this area and he just sits up here. And there's going to be lots of leapers around, rocketeers, bastions, all of that good stuff in this area, so it doesn't even be worth coming up here when doing this run. So what you want to do is come over this way, the way I'm going now. Right under this bridge here, there does be a weapon crate, and there should be. Perfect. We got a lost prow with that, that's perfect. We don't need this shot ammo. And we can get rid of the leaper net. Right, nice. Okay, we're pretty good on that one. Let's keep moving. So we're going to come straight over here to where my waypoint is.
Go to that location.
I do have a Raider's hatch key on me as well because it's nice and handy to get out over here in this spot. I know a lot of you have probably seen this loot spot before, but it's definitely worth hitting up. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already been hit up. Everybody seems to loot it, 'cause everybody seems to know about it. But it is definitely a little bit of a secret spot where a weapon crate spawns. Sometimes there can be 2 weapon crates there, especially if you're doing it on the night run. There can indeed be 2 weapon crates there. So I'm going to make my way up there now, and I'm going to show you how to get into this little secret spot where the weapon crate spawns. Just to show you on the map exactly where it is. That is exactly where it is on my ping. Alright, so we've made our way up here to this bridge. We're going to be going in at the back of it here. Sorry, not up there. In there. We're going to be going into the back of the highway here. If you have a zipline, you can get in that way, but I wouldn't recommend not wasting a zipline on it, as it's super easy to do this little fall. Alright, perfect. Right, we're on top of the bridge now. What you want to do is come straight down to the very bottom of the bridge this way. Once you get to here, what you're going to do is just come to this angle that I'm at here until you can kind of see the lip underneath you, and then spam spacebar, and in you go. You'll catch onto it there. A weapon crate as well. Another barletta. Alright, not the best, not the worst. I have indeed pulled the bobcat out of this one, so it's definitely worth coming to. Loot up the ammo crate here as well. Alright, so that is a nice little secret route that you guys definitely should be taking if you don't want to get into much PvE, and like there's been no PvP contact on this run. I haven't run into any players. I haven't even fought any arc. That's how good this run is. Very good at night time. Highly recommend doing this run at night. I'm going to make my way down and extract. I have indeed brought in a Raider's hatch key, which I would highly recommend doing as well. Makes your life that little bit more easier when you're extracting. You don't have to go and get engaged in any PvP contact at any of the other hatches. Pulled out some decent loot, not going to lie. We've 63k worth of loot, and that is including the gear we have on us. So I'd say we've probably made maybe like, what, 50k worth of loot? Not bad. When you're doing these at night time as well, there is a bonus on the loot, so definitely recommend coming in doing them at night. Alright, let's make our way out. That's all for now, and I shall talk to you in the next one.